What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad right back here on Clever News. And just like that, the cast of Riverdale have moved on from Riverdale High and are set to navigate their lives 7 years later in next week's shocking new sneak peek. They say high school goes in the blink of an eye, but apparently they were actually serious, as seen by the preview for next week's episode of Riverdale, which takes place 7 years into the future. Wednesday night's episode showed Archie and the gang bidding farewell to Riverdale High and begin to go their separate ways after graduation. One of which Lily Reinhardt, who plays Betty Cooper, revealed in an Instagram post was a quote, "very sentimental, emotional episode for everyone who has been on this Riverdale journey with us since day one." Following graduation, Archie, Jughead, Veronica, and Betty made plans to meet up a year after graduation and 1 year after Archie left to join the army. However, it's only Jughead who shows up on their reunion, waiting for his friends in a booth at Pop's Diner. He wouldn't see his friends for another 6 years when a brand new Riverdale crisis brings the group back together. But according to Jughead, who narrates the series, quote, "that's another story." It was previously revealed back in August of last year that the series wouldn't follow the group off to college, but in just a few short days, we'll be able to get a glimpse into where their journeys have come years later. And rather than life in the suburbs alongside a family, a dog, and a white picket fence, the future is looking awfully grim for these guys.
Archie, this is Chadwick, my husband.
And Betty was an FBI agent.
You suffered severe trauma.
Episode 4's promo also shows Jughead struggling as a published writer. And not only will Archie have to deal with the fact that Veronica is now married, but he'll also likely be living with PTSD from going off to war. KJ previously caught up with Entertainment Weekly and dished on the excitement to come 7 years later, saying, quote, "although we are still in Riverdale and we are still tied into the school in certain ways, in the time jump I feel like we had to refresh our audience with a new theme, which is the fact that we're all a lot older." He added, "I feel like that in itself, the fact that we're all older and a lot of time has passed, no one's really kept in touch. It adds a lot more things to play with." KJ also dished about the new crisis, teasing that the town is on the verge of becoming a ghost town thanks to Hiram. He added, quote, "they talk about how they can revive the town again, and that Archie very much takes the lead on this. He came back and saw Riverdale turning to pretty much, and he's like, there's no way I'm going to let this happen. So he wrangles the whole team in and they figure out ways to revive the town. And the best way to do that is through Riverdale High." The time jump will also feature some new characters, as shared by outlet That Hashtag Show that the show was previously casting for a character named Jessica, described as Jughead's live-in girlfriend, which is heavily rumored to be played by the Vampire Diaries star Nina Dobrev. Thankfully, we won't have to wait 7 whole years to find out whether the foursome will be able to save their beloved town, so don't forget to mark your calendars for next week's epic showdown. And to see how Madeleine Petsch recently overcame an all-time low following her breakup, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on this shocking 7-year time jump in next week's episode of Riverdale in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.